Hey, welcome to my first ever video. I'm just gonna make this YouTube account in a minute. I don't even know the name yet, but when I put my name, I'll put it in the thing at the top what says about what my name is, like what the name of the video is. So it will say like whatever my name will be, and then like first ever video introducing whatever I'm gonna be about. So it's gonna say this. What I'm gonna do on my YouTube channel is gonna be about anything. I'm just going to talk about things that I think of, and then some of you lot can suggest things if you want, and I'll do a video about that, talking about things. So, I mean, the main things is going to be, I like boxing, so I'm going to be talking about that a lot. I do watch quite a lot. I mean, I stopped, but I do still know pretty much everything. So, I mean, I'll talk about that, talk about some type of music, because I like some, I don't like all music, but I like things like grime. I don't know if you even know what that is, but that's what I like. I'll talk about obviously like toilets and that, like all that type of thing. Talk about whatever, really. Exercise, I'm into all that. Racism, that's my favourite thing. I love talking about racism. I mean, I'm not really racist myself, but I do like talking about it because, you know, like it's an interesting thing to think about, because people think it only works one way. Well, you got to look at it from my point of view, and then you'll understand more, like what I'm trying to get across. So, yeah, we'll talk about that. Don't know really. Apart from that, I guess, or anything. You lot suggest stuff, yeah. So, welcome. I'm gonna say welcome. Subscribe and that would be good. That's one of my goals. I'd like to have a subscriber. That'd be pretty cool. Instead of just people who just like, oh, you're a prick or whatever. I'd like to have a subscriber. I'll talk about why because sometimes, to be honest, I do have another YouTube account, but I don't want to put it on that because people on there just, like, I don't know, I've got, like, people like me on there, and I know that they probably won't even like me, so I'll talk about why I say things about British boxer AMIR KHAN, why I say, like, I don't reckon him or whatever. It's not because I'm like racist or whatever. What it actually is because how can he be the best boxer, like all these people say, if, well, A, he hasn't actually beat anyone at the top of his league yet, and B, in his first big fight, I mean, he fought Breeders Prescott, got knocked out in the first round, and that weren't a fluke. I mean, I can kind of see, yeah, maybe it was a bit lucky, but it weren't. I mean, I used to box, yeah, and I'm not even going to start lying and saying, oh, I'm this, like, big, hard bloke or whatever. I can probably not take a punch as well as he can, right? But I'm not a professional boxer, so, therefore, I feel like I'm contradicting myself when I say, not contradict, I can't think of the right word, but I feel like I shouldn't be saying things because I can't prove that I'm better. Well, I'm not saying I'm better than him. What I'm saying is there are better people than him, considering how much hype he gets. You'd have thought he'd have been like someone actually who can take a punch. But I mean, I'll show later. I might even do it in a minute. I'm not sure. I'm getting a bit bored of talking, but I might show. I mean, reasons why I feel he's not that good. I mean, if you look amateurs, Craig Watson. I mean, when you think Craig Watson, where is he now? He's like British English kind of level. People in America probably won't even know of him. And then you look at AMIR KHAN, and he's like worldwide, and Prescott like proper. I mean, you seen that Zab Judah thing with Costa Zoo when he was like doing that, like, I don't know, it's weird. It's like it sounds so strange. Like people say it's a chicken dance. It's not a chicken dance, but you know, it's some weird fucking thing where they fly all over the place. Yeah, well, he done that anyway. Khan done that. And then at first, and I thought then, yeah, alright, might have been amateur thing. When I was boxing amateur, I'd get hit and I'd go a bit, I mean, I wouldn't look that fucking stupid, but I'd get hit and I'd look a bit like, fucking hell, you know, and fall back. But never really done that, but I thought, yeah, alright, whatever. Everyone gets stopped and hurt and it's a fluke. But then, I mean, you watch, like, I think it was Gomez. I think Gomez dropped him. And you think, hold on, he's not really come that far if he still can't really take that type of shot. And then when it's like, oh, whatever, okay, maybe it was another fluke, he goes and fights Breeders Prescott, which is probably his worst move in my opinion. Well, obviously was, because he lost. But, I mean, before that I thought it was a bit stupid. And, I mean, I'm not really a hater, yeah? I don't hate him. I like the guy. I think if he's going to do British boxing, like, if he's going to get British boxing up, he's already WBA, so I guess at least he's a world champion. But if he's going to do that, I at least want someone good, you know? And I'm pleased for him, but I'm not really a hater. But I always did want to see him get hurt, you know? I mean, not like get hurt, but just look like, so he knows that he's not as good as he's like kind of hyping up and that. So I think that's the one fight I never watched live because I thought, oh, it's going to be a fix or something. And then I went camping and then listened to someone, I think it was someone on the radio talking whilst I was there. And then it was like, oh, he's got stopped in the first round. I was like, for fuck's sake, you know, like the one time I never watched him and that happened. And all these other times been waiting, but anyway, I mean, after, although I was well happy, I'm not going to lie, I was happy, but after, I thought, you know, poor sod, I feel bad for him, because, I mean, no one deserves, really, to be put in that much media, or, I mean, people who don't even watch boxing in England know AMIR KHAN, and it's like, I felt bad, you know, I can put myself in his situation, and I'd be, like, well embarrassed, so, I feel a bit sorry for him, still, I mean, now people, when you hear people talk about him, I still always try and kind of half stick up for him, although I do, obviously, yeah, but obviously I don't really like him that much, but I do kind of still stick up for him a bit, so, yeah, I mean, I don't know, I felt bad for him, but at the end of the day, he got hyped up and then he got beat, so it's not his fault. I'm not hating him, what I hate is the fact that someone can be made out to be so fucking good, and at the end of the day, not be that good, so yeah, that's my thing with him. And I mean, I can't remember what I was actually getting at now, because I was speaking of fucking ages, but hold on, yeah. So, I just want to explain that. And another thing I don't get, yeah, why is it, on every video on YouTube with AMIR KHAN, why is it that everyone on there who will say, like, oh, you're wrong and all that, why is it none of them can spell? Why is that? They will write things like innie, and what I mean, I'm still young, I hang around with people who use slang, but what the fuck does that mean, innie? When I was younger, that meant when, like, your nipples went in or something. I have fucking innie, what are they on about? But that's how I've always thought, and you get people on there like, oh, yeah, just because you're not his cousin and I am, that's why you say things about him. Well, to be honest, I'm not going to lie, if I was his cousin, I wouldn't even admit it, because, I mean, I don't know, I feel bad for him. But, you know, at the end of the day, he got, like, hyped up so much. And it's like another thing, like, one of the things where it's like, oh, I don't know, when we say Great White Hope because he ain't even white, but that's what they say, innit? And it's like, I don't know, it's just like all this stuff. And all along I said, nah, he ain't that good. And I'd get people I just left school now, but when I was at school, I'd get people like, oh, no, you're wrong. I don't know why you don't like him. You're a racist. No, I'm not fucking racist. I can just see that he's not that good. I mean, if he goes on to become the best boxer in the world, I will say, alright, fine, I'm happy for him. Because I would be happy for him, because he's gone and done his thing, and he's become the best boxer. But at the minute, he's not. And that's why I'm talking from now. I'm not talking about later. I'm talking about now he's not. So, if he does, don't come up on my thing and be like, oh, how do you feel now? Because, you know, fuck you, I can't... You know what I'm saying? It winds me up just thinking about that. But anyway, it's almost 9 minutes now. Well, it's just gone, actually, so can't even talk for much longer, but I ain't really got much more to say. Yeah, do videos. Tell me what videos there are. I'll do some things. I'll talk about things. One I want to do, I know I ain't even all about boxing, but one I do want to do is about Mike Tyson, because people say he's better than Ali, and when you watch him, maybe, but I've got a point that I want to make about him. I do like the guy. He's not my favourite boxer, but he's up there. But there is things I want to say about him, just because I've always kind of thought these things, but never really had the chance to say it. So I think the limit's 10 minutes, so I've got to go now. So subscribe, rate this 5, obviously. If you're going to rate it 1, don't even bother. And yeah, I'll make another one in a bit, okay? Alright, cool. Sit down. Bye.